Hello, students. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to go over how to submit a research paper. This is an easy way to get credit for an entire unit in my class. Okay, so we're going to go over what a research paper is, the process for doing that, and then how you're going to submit that to me while we're out of school. Okay, so the first thing I want you to look at is picking your topic. Okay, so the topic for a research paper is something that needs research. It can't be something super obvious. Okay, so you could choose any of these topics below, or if you want to choose a topic, that's not on the list, that's totally fine. Just email me, check it out with me, message me on Facebook, and then I'll help you refine that question, right? So a research paper really starts with a question, something you want to know, okay? Something you don't already know the answer to. And then what you're going to do is you're going to think of that question, and then you're going to look it up. And you're going to try to find at least 3 to 5 sources for your research. So these are articles. Now, make sure that you're finding reliable articles, not just blogs, not something that's just randomly on Facebook. You want to choose articles from reputable, published sources. So news organizations, or a .gov site, which means it's from the government, or maybe a university if it's .edu, okay, or the New York Times, or something that you've heard of before, not just a random news organization you've never seen. Okay, so choose 3 to 5 sources, and you're going to look up the information to your topic. So once you have your topic and your question, and then you look up some information, you're going to put it into a rough draft or an organizer. So in this document, which I will provide the link to below this video, there's an essay organizer. This will help you organize your thoughts. It's entirely optional to do, but I do recommend it because it helps you get your thoughts in order about what you're going to talk about first, what you're going to talk about second, where your support for your argument goes, okay? Which brings me to, I want to add a side note. This says, argument or a subtopic, and you're like, okay, well, isn't this a research paper? Most papers are going to be research papers because if you have an argument, you're going to need to give evidence and support for that argument. So here, I'm just asking you to focus on finding outside sources like articles or news organizations to be the support for your argument. Okay, so yes, you're kind of making an argument here, even though it's a research paper as well, okay? So once you have your organizer filled out, you're going to start your rough draft. Don't worry about it being perfect right away at the rough draft. A lot of students say that they struggle with writing, and I think it's because things aren't perfect, and you're like, I just want to give up, right? I'm going to get a bad grade. That's not the point of a rough draft. The point of a rough draft is just to get all your thoughts on paper and then see what's there. So I love to see rough drafts and then work with students about how to make them better and how to organize them in a way that's persuasive and clear. Okay, so you just type out your rough draft, type out what you're thinking about, or write it out on paper, and then I want you to share it with me. And you can do this 2 ways. Preferably, you could open up a Google document and share it with me. So I'm going to show you that right here, but we don't have much time. So if you're in Google Docs, you could just click New, Google Doc. I would prefer if you name it your name. So like if this was me, I would say Emily, spell my own name wrong, Emily Knight research paper, right? And then you're gonna type it again here, Emily Knight research paper, right? Type the dates so that I know when you submitted it. There we go. And then you're just going to type it out. Okay. To share that with me, you'll just go up in the corner here and you're going to enter my email address, which will be provided, in the video. It's emily.knight@towpathtrailhigh.org, but I am going to put it in the description of the video when I post this. Okay. So then you click send and it will share it with me. All right. Send invitation, either one is fine. Okay. So that's how you can type it out. Now, if you don't have access to a computer, you can always just take a picture of your document and then text it to me through Facebook. Okay, so this is an easy way to get an entire unit's worth of credit. So you type it out or you send it to me. We're going to talk about how to make that, how to improve it, and then we'll go from there. So don't worry about it being perfect. We'll make changes as we go. Thank you so much, and I miss you guys. All right, bye-bye.